Hello, everyone, and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, and the world. Today we're doing Taurus's Lionsgate reading for this upcoming energy. Now, when you hear people talking about Lionsgate or Lionsgate portal, what they're referring to is on August 8th, there's a cosmic alignment that happens where the sun is in the sign of Leo and is in direct alignment with the brightest star in the sky, Sirius. Okay. It's also in alignment with Orion's belt. Now, Sirius is known as the astral body of abundance, prosperity, good fortune. This makes this alignment the perfect time for manifesting your realities into your desires into reality. Now, in this message, we're going to talk about what you're releasing, how you can speed up this process. We're going to discuss what this is going to attract into your life and where to focus your energy next. One thing that I can recommend everyone do at this time is write down your goals, your dream, your vision of what you want your life to look like. So let's dive in for Taurus and see what we can see for your upcoming energy. Most important message here for Taurus, Spirit, what do my Taurasian friends need to know? Please and thank you. Now, please keep in mind, guys, that the messages here on YouTube are general. That means they're not going to resonate every time with every person. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title resonating, there's most likely going to be something in the message for you. For information on rituals, for ritual kits, for personal readings, it's all linked below in the description box. And if you find the messages helpful, if it's resonating for you, give it a thumbs up or comment below how it was helpful, how it was resonating. You never know how your story could help another person. Two of Pentacles, King of Cups, Nine of Cups. The energy that I feel is coming out here is there's a decision to be made, and I feel like this has to do with like people, somebody who you want to spend the rest of your life with. I do feel like you're up in the air, overthinking, overanalyzing, and there may be a time to take a little bit of space to figure this all out. So let's dive into the energy. The Four of Pentacles, the Tower, the World, the Seven of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, the Death, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Emperor. We're going to go through and clarify as we go through. We're just going to start with the Four of Pentacles. So Taurus, there was something here that you were holding on to too tightly. Four of Pentacles. And this type of energy, it eventually causes people to want to run away. When we're too clingy, too around a person too much, share too much of our energy, especially too quickly, it can make a person want to run away. And I feel like that's what happened here in this energy. Let's clarify the Four of Pentacles for Taurus, please and thank you. I'm not saying that it's right for a person to do that. I just know that that's normally how people react when there is too much all at once. People can't handle the intensity, especially if there's any resistance. Okay? This puts you in a temporary place of sadness. I feel like this was very short. It wasn't like you were sad for a long time, but you definitely, it threw you off your track. Okay. I also feel like when you and this person separated, it was like a blow up. Like you guys had a really serious disagreement and said some really harsh things to one another. Let's clarify the Tower energy. Star, the Four of Swords. I do feel like the lesson is learned, the cycle is complete. I feel like this person that's being channeled that you have a decision to make about or a decision between is another person. But honestly, and this is why it's important to understand what you want your long-term vision to look like. If you can get clear on what you envision your life to look like 5, 10, 15 years down the line, like where are you going to focus your energy? When you think about that for a minute and maybe even write it down, it's easier to see who is in alignment with that and who isn't. I will say there was a big lesson that you learned from this person, and I feel like it has to do with taking your time and not sharing too much. Let's clarify the world for Taurus. One thing I recommend doing is coming up with a list of activities that you can do by yourself without another person that helps to lift your spirits, that brings you joy. Maybe this is like just taking a long Sunday drive. Maybe it's butterflies. Maybe it's waterfalls. Whatever it is for you, find at least 2 or 3 things that you can distract yourself with that's going to help to lift your spirits through this process. Now, the Seven of Swords, this is really what's holding you back. And I feel like, Taurus, and don't take this personally, I don't mean to shame or judge. It's simply just to bring awareness. But I feel like you're looking outward for a resolution to the problem when it's something within. Okay, there's some sort of resistance within when it comes to relationships that you're having to fix in order to attract the partner that you desire. So give yourself patience through this process, and in the meantime, don't rush. Don't rush anything. If this person that you're connecting with is your person and they really want to be in your life, they're going to be there regardless. So if there's any confusion on your part, wait. Clarify the Seven of Swords for Taurus's energy, please and thank you. What's going to help you to shift your energy here, Taurus, is pouring into yourself. So again, those 2 or 3 activities that we just talked about that's going to help to lift your spirits, that's one way. Also, focusing on things like hobbies, things that you enjoy to do that also bring in money that you can monetize. Like, let's say you like to craft and your hobby is like knitting or sewing, okay? Find pieces that you can create that you can maybe sell online on Etsy or at an event, at a marketplace. All of those little things will help to balance the energy out. It will help you to not be so obsessive when you find somebody that you're really attracted to, that you really want in your life. Because right now I feel here, Taurus, there's an energy needing to like calm. You need to like calm this energy within whenever you get around somebody you really want to connect with. Queen of Pentacles is in the energy of what's going to help shift your energy with the death energy. And I feel like this death energy has to do with this ending that you just experienced. This ending brought in some awareness, shed light on something within you that you're needing to address. Okay? And so it's not a good thing, it's not a bad thing, it's just a thing. But the awareness is the key. Because once we're aware of like what the problem is, we can understand how to resolve, right? It's not going to happen overnight. Maybe it takes time, but the awareness is the key. We have the 10 of Wands, and this karma card is the world. You see, you've already received the message. Right now it's integrating. It's integrating this into your life. It takes practice. Okay, practice makes perfect. So what does that mean in regards to relationships? Give yourself a little practice, and maybe not so much dating people, but courting. So go out, go on dates with people, just with the perception that you're going to be friends at first. Put yourself out of your comfort zone a little bit so you can meet new people. What I want you to do, Taurus, is when you're looking for that perfect person, until you find the perfect person, don't commit to anyone. And not that you have to be a player, because you're not sharing your intimate energy with everyone. But definitely get out, date people as friends, do things that fill your cup, connect with friends, family members, community. Work is going to be a big thing. And maybe not so much putting nose to the grindstone, 9 to 5. Again, finding some sort of hobby that you enjoy doing that you can monetize. Let's clarify that energy for Taurus. Please and thank you. I really feel here, Taurus, that you want a partner. That's kind of where you're focusing. That's what this energy is telling me right now. Don't rush it. And I know that's hard to hear, especially when you want somebody to connect with. But if you're feeling alone in your life, find friends, find family that you can, and have like a rotation. I know it sounds funny, but have a rotation of friends that you hang out with. People that, like, on Monday I go hang out with Sally. On Wednesday I go hang out with Jill. Maybe on Sunday I go hang out with my mom, just so I can get that little bit of healing energy within my family dynamic. Even if your mom bugs you, okay? One message that's been coming through heavy, guys, is if we can't fix those relationships within our family dynamic, then it's really not anyone's business to go outside of family and help anyone else. We really need to start here within ourselves, within our community, within our circle first. I definitely feel here, Taurus, that you're getting into alignment with what it is that you desire. Right now, you may feel like things are stagnant, and then there may be times where the energy is just chaotic and there's a lot of things coming at you at once. You're an earth sign. You need to ground your energy. So also having a self-care routine where you maybe get out into nature once a week or once a month, where you go hug a tree. I read this interesting article the other day that talked about trees and animals emit electrons. And us as humans, we absorb those electrons. So when we're going out and connecting with nature, when we're going and connecting with animals, it's actually a way to boost our energy. Even if you didn't know that, that's really what's energetically going on within those interactions. So if you don't have an animal, go to your local pet store or humane society, rescue shelter. Get out into nature once a week, once a month. Try not to overthink, overanalyze the relationship thing too much, and don't beat yourself up. Nobody's given a play-by-play book, and everybody's different. What works for me might not work as well for you. So you have to lean into that intuitive sense and find what works. But I do know, as an earth sign, grounding your energy, just taking your shoes off and walking in dirt will help calm this overthinking energy. Your perspective is changing when it comes to relationships and what it is that you want. You're gaining a lot of internal clarity here, Taurus. So don't beat yourself up over any shifts, any changes, any bumps in the road. It's all part of the experience. This is just the lesson that we have to learn here. Or maybe you're the teacher. What am I meant to teach in this scenario? Am I meant to teach this person about boundaries and what that looks like? How life looks when they didn't have me? I don't know. Maybe it is. Use your discernment, guys, when you're going through these lessons in life, especially right now and into next year. There's a lot of intense energy. Astrologically, it's going to be going on. And I'm going to be touching more on the astrological aspects of the months in the monthlies. Okay, so if that's something that interests you, check that out. Next week, I'm doing August monthlies. So let's pull out a soul journey message to sum up your reading, to sum up everything. I know we talked about a lot. Take some time with yourself at this time. Get clear within what it is that you want, what you want your life to look like. That means relationships. That means how you're going to make money. I also feel, Taurus, there is some healing that needs to be done. And the best way to heal those wounds within is to connect with people and to talk about it. So finding a safe space to be vulnerable and emotional with. So that way you can get that one-on-one interaction with another person who is safe and who you can talk to. Okay? Don't beat yourself up over any person, place, or thing that you're having to release out of your life. It's all part of the process. Just know that there's a lesson that you're learning through this process, and giving yourself grace and not shaming yourself is the best way to heal. So we have regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Taurus, thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Now, before we get into the message that comes with this card, if you found the message was helpful, if it's resonating, please give it a thumbs up, or again, comment below how it was helpful, how it was resonating. Your story could help another person. You never know. For information on rituals, ritual kits, personal readings, it's all linked below in the description box. If you want to book a one-on-one session with me, you just have to go to my website, and I have my calendar, I have my days that I'm available and everything. So it's all linked below in the description box. Taurus, the message that comes with this card: the soul doesn't know time. Dimension. To your, there's only one big now. Think of the past as the now that has already been created, and the future as the now that has yet to be created. You don't have the power to uncreate the past, so let it go. Your power of creation lies in your awareness of the present. You have the power to not only create your future, but also create acceptance of your past. You should realize that you are the total summation of every single experience you've had. These experiences have helped to shape you into the person who you are. Train yourself not to judge the past events as good or bad, but as opportunities. What have you learned from the past that will help to enrich your future? Focusing on the past and letting it dictate the direction of your future is taking your power away from you. You are the creator. You hold the power. Reflect on the lessons of the past and use your current power to create your big and bright future. Taurus. I feel like that's a good solid message coming out, guys. Thank you guys so much for all the love and the support. I hope the message was helpful, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste.